the Moonshot Pact Grand Convention, and John Steenhuisen made a speech about it yesterday. He started, "My fellow South Africans." I'm sorry, if a speech to me starts with "my fellow South Africans," my temptation is to hurl a very knobbly pineapple at whatever device the sound is coming out of. I don't know why I have such an incredible objection to that "my fellow South Africans," but I do. Anyway, my fellow South Africans, on the 2nd of April, I spoke to you from the floor of the DA's Federal Congress in Midrand. At the time, I outlined the DA's vision to rescue our country at the 2024 election. I said that 2024 is going to be South Africa's moonshot election, where we achieve a giant leap forward by removing the ANC from power and replacing it with a new pact government composed of like-minded opposition parties. Just as with the original moonshot, when humans achieved the seemingly impossible by sending a man to the moon for the first time, there were a lot of naysayers. They said that opposition parties are too egotistical to get around the same table. They said that we would never be able to put aside petty politics in order to put South Africa first. The naysayers were wrong. This coming Wednesday and Thursday, the Pact will hold a historic national convention in Kempton Park. And lest I sound too cynical or too sardonic or too sarcastic or any other S word about it, I would love to see the ANC replaced by a stable government that is going to be more efficient and more honest than the ANC government is at the moment. And let's face it, that is a low bar to jump over. Simply to be more efficient and more honest in the ANC is basically to be able to put one foot in front of the other. But I was having a look at the members or the parties that are going to be at the Moonshot Pact Grand Convention, which is a very grand title for something that I suspect in the end will turn out to be less than grand. But anyway, if you look at those parties that are going to be there, and if you look at the percentage they achieved in the general election in 2019, the DA got 20.77%, the IFP got 3.38%, the Freedom Front Plus got 2.38%, Action SA was not in existence, so it did not register. The National Freedom Party, which will be there tomorrow and Thursday, got 0.35%. The United Independence Movement, a non-entity. The Spectrum National Party, a non-entity. So if you add the percentages of the parties that are going to be there, it totals 26.88. Action SA is going to get some votes. It's definitely going to get 1.5%, 2%, 2.5%, 3%, 3.5%, 4% in the election next year. And that would take us, and let's say all of the other parties do a little better than they did in 2019. So that takes us up to about 35%, which is nowhere near enough in order to unseat the ANC and be able to put together a grand coalition which would be larger than the entangled coalition that the ANC might be put together. So let's talk, of course. Let's explore every avenue to unseat the ANC government, but let's not pretend that we're building the Taj Mahal when we're erecting an RDP house, okay?
Afternoon Drive with John Maytham
on CapeTalk.